Hello everyone, I am Madhu. Welcome you to my channel Software Testing Level. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the topic bug and defect life cycle. Before understanding the topic of bug or defect life cycle, first we have to understand what is bug or defect. For this, kindly refer to the video uploaded in my channel, which is error, bug, or defect or failure. Okay, don't forget to go through that video. That particular video link I'll be providing in the description. First, go through that video thoroughly. Then it will be very easy for you to understand this particular topic, bug or defect life cycle. This is also one of the very important interview questions you will be getting in your interview. Definitely, if you'll be going as a fresher, also you'll get it. Means you have to tell that how much you understood as a fresher regarding bug or defect life cycle, and then your as the experienced one, if you are going, definitely you are going to get this question and you have to answer whatever you are doing in your organization, that bug or defect life cycle. Okay, this bug or defect life cycle, it varies from organization to organization. Here in this video, I'm going to give you a standardized one. Basically, most of the organization are following this particular bug life cycle. Okay, first, as I said you, I'm going to give you very brief means description regarding bug or defect. Bug or defect is a bug or defect is an error that in an application, and it is created during designing phase or development phase or coding phase. Okay, due to which the software will start showing some means abnormalities in it. And what is this basically? This is nothing but the mismatch between the expected and the actual results of the software. Whenever there is some mismatch in the expected and actual result, that time we can tell that we have detected a bug or defect. And basically, a bug is detected by the testing team. And whenever a testing team or a software test engineer gets a bug, what happens to that particular bug and what are the things that bug has to go through in its life, that is nothing but defect life cycle or bug life cycle. It is nothing but the life cycle of a defect. It goes through by covering specific set of states. And basically, the bug life cycle is the entire state of a bug that is starting from its new state to its closing stage by a tester. Okay, that particular thing is known as bug or defect life cycle. Okay, means the total lifespan of a bug from means that I have written it here in its entire life from identification till resolution. And the purpose of the bug life cycle or defect life cycle is to coordinate and communicate the current status of the defect easily in between the development and testing team. Okay. And by doing this particular life cycle process, we can make the defect fixing process a very systematic one. That's why we are using this particular life cycle. This is the flow chart I have prepared, and now I'm going to describe you regarding this flow chart, and you try to understand what is the life cycle of a bug from this particular flow. Okay, here you can see the first stage of a bug, that is new. What is the new stage? When any of the new defect is identified by the tester, it falls under the new state. Okay, and this is the first state of the bug life cycle. And in this particular new state, the tester, what he or she does, they are reporting this particular bug, okay, by giving the defect document and the steps how they are got this bug, all this detail to the development team, and then development team can refer the particular document and try to fix that particular defect. Okay, that first stage is a new state. From new state it will go to the assigned state. What is the assigned state? When as a test engineer, as I said you prior, that will be getting a new defect, then the testing team person who has reported the bug, they can either assign to the testing lead or to the developer. It depends from organization to organization. It varies, as I said. It depends. Okay. So if to testing lead, if you are assigning, then testing lead will see to the whom, either testing lead will assign that to the development lead and development lead will assign to the developer. This process will be quite longer. If they don't want it in that way, what they will do directly from a testing team person, they will directly assign to the developer who has worked on that particular piece of code. Because in organizations we are aware who is working on what. Okay, but in large organization, if you are not, when you will get particular scenario, if you're the testing team in one organization and the development team in other organization, at that time you can follow the same process, whatever means that testing lead or development lead, all these things. Okay. If you have assigned to a developer, then then it will go to the development team person. What the development team person will do first, he or she will, the developer, whoever will be, will open that particular defect and verify what is there in the defect. And as I said in the beginning, in the new state, that testing team people, they are going to write all the steps, what environment and what are the steps they followed, all the documentation, everything they are giving basically. And the developer will open that particular defect and will go through the document and try to fix that particular defect. When the defect will be fixed, at that time the developer will make its status as fixed and assign back to the testing team. Then the testing team person will again verify the defect. If it is already means working as expected, then they can close the defect. This is one scenario. Okay. The other scenario is that from new it will be going to fixed state. In the fixed state, new assigned open fixed state. In the fixed state, what the testing team will do, the tester, whoever is working on that, they will verify the defects. If that particular defect will reappear again, then the tester will reopen the defect and again assign it back to the developer, and again the same flow will happen. Okay. Then another is one. Suppose a new defect is raised and when it is assigned, got rejected. Maybe that will be a data issue or some environment issue or some kind of issue, whatever be the bug, that defect is not a defect. At that time, the development team can reject that defect and directly from the rejected state, either there's a development people or testing people, they can close it. Okay, that is done. Another is a new and deferred. Suppose the defect is there, its severity and priority are very low at that time means, and some issue means that some release will be going on, and the defect, if it we are not going to resolve that defect, is not going to affect that particular application or software. At that time, what in the defect, basically in organization defect triage meeting happens. Regarding defect triage, severity, priority, I'm going to tell you in my different videos, in other videos. That time they will make its status as deferred, and that the deferred defect will be resolved in some upcoming releases. Okay. Now I think you understood this flow chart and what is defect life cycle. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write it down in the comment section. I'm going to answer your queries. Okay. And along with that, there are many other phases also. See, I have given the description, what is new state, what is assigned, what is open, then what is the reopened, fixed, closed, deferred, and rejected? Everything I have given. There are so many in some many things are there. Okay, means sometimes duplicate. Suppose as there are three, four testing people are there, and one person as I have just raised one defect, and some other person they also got the same defect and they raised it. Okay, that time the defects will be duplicate defects. At that time also it will be rejected. Okay, and sometimes it's not a defect, and some defects are there, they are not reproducible. Okay, there are many kinds of defects. Okay, so hope you understood this particular topic, bug or defect life cycle. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you like my video, kindly comment and share it. And along with that, don't forget to click on the bell icon. If you're clicking on the bell icon, I'll you'll be getting notification whenever I'll be uploading a new video. Again, hope you like the video. If you have any doubts or any clarifications regarding any of the topic, you can write it down in the comment section. Definitely, I'm going to address your query and address your questions. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.